Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Today Matt Builds. Today, with it being Christmas Eve, as promised, I'm going to do issue 40, I build the Titanic, the ship, the legend. All we're doing today is the shafts and propellers. As you can see there, simple one, not a lot to do. So what we'll do, we'll do a parts check. So 40A are the side shafts times 2. 40B is the central shaft. 40C is the port propeller. 40D the central propeller, and 40E the starboard propeller. Even though these two look exactly alike, it doesn't really, well there again, yeah it does, it depends, you've got to follow the way the propellers are, so which way they go. So that'll be on this side and that'll be on that side. So that's the starboard one, which I'll put there, and that's the port, and I'll put, and no arguing on the central propeller, because the Titanic did have 4 blades. I checked it, I looked up on the Tinterweb, but even that can be wrong, but we'll just leave it at that. I don't want no fighting with it being nearly Christmas. Right, so also what we need is 40F. I'll get them out of the bag here. And these are plastic. 40F is the central plate. 40G are the side plates. You would have thought these would have been metal, to be honest with you. 40H is the stern plate. Then we've got 40I is the starboard anchor, and 40J the clip that's inside there. You can just about see the clip. So what I'll do, I'll get this out ready. So there's the clip. And the anchor. I mean, I will not be using the motor on this anchor because I don't relish the idea of snapping the chain. And then all we have left to use on it is 9 2.3 times 5mm PB screws, 1 spare, which are APs. So that's all we've been using in this build is AP screws up to now. So what we'll do, bring me magnetic tray over, get screwdriver out. We don't need the 1 spare, so we'll put that one back in there. And I've still got some AP, well 1 AP screw left in the other from the last one. So I'll just move that to one side. I move all this rubbish over here. Right, so what we need to do now is get 40A. I mean, they both look the same length with the notch. So we'll put the starboard propeller on first. And also do not glue these on, because these will have to be taken off in future issues. So if you glue it on, you're going to really have a bad time trying to get that off. Then we'll get central propeller on, like so. And then we'll get the port side propeller on. Right. So now that's the propellers on. Now the next thing we need to do is bring the engine over. Well, the engine room. Get the engine room and put I'm hoping this is the right way. Yep, this is the right one. Nearly got mixed up. So all we do is put them in here, like so. Get the other side. Put that in. And then we get the central. Just making sure you get it underneath that clip, just there, and get that inside like that. So that's the port central starboard propellers on. So that's them on. Now then we need the 40G, the two side plates. One on there, one on there, and we screw them down with AP screws. So there's 4 in total for these. Like so. Put that on. I'd say something though. This has really come along. Screw that down. The hardest part, well, the hardest one is going to be the anchor chain, because that needs to go through the hole in the hull, and that's tidied it up. Right, so this one I think goes at the end. Onto there, like that. So I'll get screws for them. And the bugger comes off. think it's on that one. And one, yeah. This is going to be a bit tricky. That's it. Got it in. Okay. Making sure that is facing outwards. That lip. Just keeping hold of it tightly. I mean, if this doesn't spin round, then it's too tight, you just have to loosen it. So they need to go one on here. Make sure. I don't think it really matters which way it goes. So have a double check. And it's got a notch on that. Get it on there, like that. And get these AP screws in. Score it down, like so. And the last screw just here. Just like that. And I've got a feeling this is where we're going to have to test the motor. Yes. 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 We test the motor. Again. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do here, I'll just get this long box, lift this up, on here, even though the weight is at the back, at that end. Just lift my camera up a bit so you can see the propellers go around. Fingers crossed. Do 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 do. Up on the roof. Do, do, do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plug this into my desktop first, then plug this in here. Are we ready? That's reverse and that's forwards. That is absolutely fantastic. But I've noticed how quickly, with the middle engine being electric, it's going a lot faster than the two side ones that were coal. And back to reverse, and the other one doesn't go round. Love it, absolutely love it. And back to forward again. Strange noise coming from it. Right, so that is test successful. Loving every part of this build. I'll just move this over to one side and move the motor over to one side. I'll fold all that up after. Right. And also I'll be taking off the propellers and putting them away until we need them. Actually, I'll take them off now. So they don't get lost or damaged. These are metal, beautifully detailed, brass, absolutely stunning. So I'll put them in here. Put them in there until needed. Now, we've not seen this in a long time. I'll just remove the deck. I should have the towel under this really, but the motor, the engine room's on it. Now then. So what we've got to do is get this anchor chain through the starboard hole. So I'm going to lie it down and let gravity be my friend. Just like that. And I would use the tweezers if I knew where they were. Well, I did see them today, but where they are, I have no idea. So what I'll do, I'll use my nose point pliers. Now then. Got it. And this is where the fun begins. Oh, terrific. Now the string has come off. And I'm glad that hasn't gone all the way in. Okay. Now the next thing I need to do, I'm going to have to keep hold of this string somehow. Get that back through that hole. And somehow absolute rubbish, this string. I don't want to glue it. I wonder if anyone else has had this trouble. Just get it through there. Right, I'm just going to have to pause, guys, because this is going to take quite a while. Okay, what I had to do in the end, I couldn't fold it over to tighten it, so I glued it. I glued the two parts together. Well, in a way, but it's connected to the metal ring at the bottom, so that's not going to come away now. Not a very good string, I must admit. So if I just hold this up, pull that out. Well, at least that's on there now. What else do we need to do? Well, according to that, to do use the clip, but I didn't need it. So that's a good thing. Well, that's issue 40 completed. Excellent. Didn't take long. Brilliant stuff. Well, that didn't take long at all. Really quite quick for me. Well, it's looking rather good now. Everything's in place where it should be. The propellers have been put away until we need them, because I don't fancy losing those, because I've still got to find the two lifeboats that came in it, probably in the shed somewhere where I left them and what have you. So I'm not going to go on for much longer. I don't know when the next batch of Titanic issues are coming. I know it won't be this side of Christmas, because my other batch should have come on the 23rd, but with there being a postal strike, not a chance. So there's a possibility it could be after Christmas now, but when they do eventually arrive, because these came 11 days late, 37 to 40. They should have come in the November, but they never arrived until this month. So in a way, we've lost a month, don't you know? Well, anyway, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to prattle on. I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, to my followers and to other model builders, and to those who have not subscribed yet, which I hope you do soon. And I hope you all have a fantastic new year. So until then, guys, you all stay safe, get drunk, be merry, and have a great time. And I'll see you then. Bye for now.